Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 8 in our series Teal Memories, and we're using a kit by Victoria Designs of the same name. Now, in this video, as you can see, we have a big piles of stuff. So what we have here are our pages, we have our signature covers, we have our signatures, and we're going to have one kind of little weird one in the middle. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then these are our covers, and this is going to go in the middle, coffee dyed paper, and then this is the papers for the cover. Now, I'm not sure how much we're going to get to in this video. We may have to have one more and split this in half. So let's get started. The reason we have the coffee dyed paper and a single signature page, where'd it go, is because we have 20 pages and we only needed 16. I know, I do it every time. So we've got, what happened was I forgot to include in the count the 2 center pages that I had set aside. And so let's put this little guy, he's going to need papers on each page. So we're going to set that one there, but we're going to set the coffee dyed paper aside over with the cover. So now this is what I picked for the signature covers. And on the inside they're printed with this. So there's 2 of those. There's basically three signatures in the book. These are the pages that are going to go on the signatures. Now, the pages, oh, and these are the cover images. So I did the glossy accents on there, and this is the back cover, and then these are the inside covers. Okay? So, so we've got all that. We don't really need that right now either. This is the center signature pages for signature 2. These are the center pages for signature 1. So we'll probably put those in first. And then this is a miscellaneous one. It was an extra one I made just in case. And it has no video that goes with it. I just made it off camera. It's just a collage tuck, which actually I accidentally glued up there. That made it a pocket, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so yeah, I just made a collage and then made a writing card, and I put glossy accents on everything. So this is our miscellaneous page, so that'll be one of the pages that we put in here. And it needs to be a left-hand page. So it's going to need to go in here. So we can get this one out of the way. I hope I have enough paper clips. You'll notice they're labeled still, and I'm leaving the labels on until I get done with the flip through. So we're going to glue them in with the tags still on them. Okay. So what we want to do now, this one's going to have 4 on all sides and no signature cover. And then I'm going to put some coffee dyed paper in the middle, I think, if it fits. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we're going to do our centers. Because we've got those all ready to go. So the center on signature 1, and there's no video for these. All I did was pick out which ones I wanted, and then I did glossy accents on these flowers and on these flowers, just a little bit. So we're going to put them here. So let's go ahead and glue them in. These are the corners for our cover that I had in a nice little stack that has now totally lost itself. Yeah, so we're going to glue these in. Should have refilled this so I didn't have to wait for the bubbles for so long. Yeah, we're going to glue the 4 center pages in, and then we'll work from there. Because we're going to have to sort them into rights, lefts, and either. You know, ones that can go either way. And fill in with those. Right, so we got a right side up. And we're just going to glue it in. Kind of distracting when you have 2. Okay, we'll glue in the other one. Kind of fooled me because it was this picture on the back. I was like, wait a minute. And then once we sort those, then we'll put them in the signatures. We'll set the ones aside for that center signature, that little single one with just the 4 pages. And then we'll glue that in. I left these center pages the way they are without any extra decoration or anything, because it will help us by not having too much bulk in the very center. Okay, so there's that center one. And let's do this center one. I did glossy accents on here as well. Just little dots on this one and the butterfly on that one. So these have no video, so they don't really need a tag. The only video they have is us putting them in there. And I had to redo the stamps, in case you're wondering. I had to redo the pages. I literally lost the signature pages in amongst all the projects that I'm doing. I have 5 projects going right now. So somebody has the originals of these. And I went back around and I changed the stamp to one that looked like bricks. Don't ask me why I decided bricks. I just did. And that was from that Ultimate Grunge set by Tim Holtz. I don't have the number right in front of me because I don't have the... Well, I have the stamps right close to me, but I'm doing this right now, so we'll look at it in just a second. Like I said, we may have to do this in one video and do one more video with making the cover and doing the finalization. You know, sewing the signatures in and all. Now, I'll sew one in on camera. I don't do very well sewing them on camera. And then I'll do the rest of them, the other 2 signatures, off camera. Plus, once you see me do one, then you know how to do it. That'll save time. And once we get these in order, I'm going to put you on pause again, and I'm going to glue them all in. We're just doing these so I can show you how we're going to do it. We're going to sort them, and then... But you just glue all around, however way you want to do it. If you like to do centers too, then do that. want to make this page even with the other page. Okay, so there's the center of the other signature. Oh, if only all our other pages were that thin, huh? Alright, so we've got that. So now we're going to need 6 pages for each signature. And we have to have a left and lefts and rights sorted out. So one of my miscellaneous pages is in here because we've got that hidden paper clip. And so yeah. So this one is left or right. This one is right, which means it has to go on the right side of a page so that you can. Okay, so this is right. This is left or right. This is the miscellaneous page that has to go after this one. So that's 2 pages that have to go together. I don't know, this is sort of a special case. Set it right there. Right, this one's right. This one's right. Uh-oh, this one's right. This one's left or right. Left or right. Oh, good. Left or right. This is right. We don't have any lefts. Left or right. Left and left or right. Well, that's helpful. Okay, so now we need to figure out what pages we want where. I say, let's put the right-hand pages in first. Now, we want to think about what do we want when we open the signature cover? What's the first one we want to be seen? And I think this would be good on one of them. And maybe, because they're thicker, and maybe this one on this one. Yeah, this one's a little thicker too. So we may put it in this middle one, or in that little, the little middle one. And this cannot go in the center signature. There's no way to do it. Well, sure there is. Because I can put this one here. And this one here. And we've got that special one taken care of. Okay. So we're almost got this one already. And this one is a definite left. So let's put it here. I'm going to put it farther back. Because I don't want necessarily these 2 charmed pages to be together. Charmed. They're charmed. Okay, so this is the center. This is the next hard left. I can put it there. How many other pages with charms do we have? Just 1. I think that we will put it that's the little one. Oh no, there's one charm. So if we can put this one here, and then we'll take this other one with the charm. And we'll put it there. Need to paper clip these in. I know part of this is off screen. You want to get the ones that are definitely can only go one way. You want to get those placed first. Then you can go back with the left or rights and fill in. Okay. So this one goes here. Oh, I paper clipped it over too. Okay. And this one goes here. All right, so let's do a single charm and a single charm. I'm thinking I want a double. Okay, this one's a definite right. Okay. And this one's a definite right. Oh, this is the little one. The little one is done. Oh, except for the cover, which is a definite right. Okay, now we have these pages. Okay, so now let's put this notebook back here. I'm just kind of looking to see, yeah, what goes together. So that one's done. right here. This is going to be a very full book. We ended up not having any pages that were just, except for the center spreads, that didn't have anything on them. Okay, and we need one for here. Let's put a flat one in, a fairly flat one. Okay, and then that, so that one's done. This one should have a spot for one. Okay, that's the cover. And there's this page, then there's the center. There we go. And this page, that page. How are we a page short? Alright, if I have to, I'll just make a page for this back here. And I think I'm going to have to make a bigger spine. So we definitely need a page back here. So I had one less than I thought, even though we still need to keep all four in here. Let me, I think I'll put this back here. Oh, that won't work. Sure it will. Just depends on what side you put the envelope on. Almost out of paper clips. Okay, and then we just need something for here. The reason this one has to go here is because this one's that paper clipped envelope, and we need something flat with nothing right here for the other half of our paper clip that's going to go over the page. Okay, so we've got that. I'll do something quick with that one. Okay, so you saw me glue the center pages in. So I'm going to put you on break, and then we'll come back and the signatures will be glued in, and then we will see about adding a couple of pieces of coffee dyed paper to this, and then I think we'll do a separate video with the cover and the sewing. Okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and a couple of things have happened. This is the cover, so we're going to set that aside. I think we're going to do the cover in one more video. We'll do it separate. I took off the signature covers because watch what happens when I add just one more piece of paper to the signature. A, it doesn't cover any of this because there's just too much stuff in there, and B, when I let go of it, it sticks straight up. So I'm on the fence about it, but I don't mind when you open the book this being the first page. Now, there is a signature cover on that little part in the center, so we did use one of the two. And I also, on a side note, remade the spine, and I remade it into a 2-inch spine because of the width of the papers over here. I didn't want the book cover to go up because I don't want to put a closure on it. Okay, so even though that's going to make a bit of a gap in here on the end where we sew it in, so it's going to be 2 inches tall, which is still a little bit, you know what I mean, 2 inches tall, and then or wide, and 9 inches tall. All right, so this is what I ended up with. I ended up with signature 1, which has the notepad on the back, which I kind of regret putting that there now. Every time I let go of it, it flaps open. I took the paper clips off, obviously, when I glued everything down. I left the paper clip and note that told me what page and what video, so that when I go through my flip through, then video, then I will be able to know which page was which, so I can tell what video was made in, and then I will actually take the clip off and not throw away the paper clip, but throw away the note. Okay, so I ended up with one signature. It's just 2 pages, so it's 8 pages long. The second signature is that small one, so we have the cover, and we have 1 page, so that's 4 pages that are made to do something. Don't freak out if you don't recognize this page. Once again, this is a no video page. There's 2 of them. And then I put 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper in. And then we have this, which is the hidden paper clip, and the envelope, the floating pocket. And then when you turn it, you have this other page that I almost glued to here. What is going on right there? Oh, look, it tore. All right, so let's get the other one out. See, that's why I had 2. Anyway, we're just going to put this in with elastic in the center. That way you can add and remove coffee dyed pages. And then this is the last signature, which is the second signature, or the third signature, and it's also 8 pages with all the stuff that we've done, plus the center spreads. Okay, so that's what we've got to sew in. And I think I'm just going to leave this a short video on putting the book pages together. And then we'll have another video on making the cover and sewing in the signatures. Remember, I'm only going to sew in 1. And then there'll be a last video, which will be the flip through. And I just record that after the book is all done. So when we make the cover, we'll be putting the corner pieces on as well, and the images, and we'll make the cover. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video, and that means that's it for this video, and that will be, I don't know, I have lost my tagline. I'll see you in the next video, which will be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye.